G'day, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Isaac Butterfield, and when they banned TikTok last week, there was one group of people who could not deal with the fact that they could no longer scroll mindlessly through the Chinese spyware that is ByteDance. And yes, I'm a little bit jaded because TikTok banned me when I had 900,000 people following me because I said that men can't have babies. But anyway, the group of people that could not deal with this change in their lives more than anybody else was Gen Z. They're the worst people alive. They are the reason there is disease, famine, floods, fires, everything. You can blame it all on Gen Z. They're bad people, and I will convince you of this right now in this video when I showcase the worst of this generation. Right here, right now.
Periods stink. And like they're smelly. They make my whole body give off a unique odor.
Okay. So Uncle Festi here, I shouldn't say that, she has alopecia, but I'm also balding, so I can say that. What the fuck, dude? Who starts a video saying me periods stink? I know I end videos saying me dick stinks, but that's a long story, and if you don't know that story to do with this channel, it goes back 1,000 videos, so you're too bad. Okay, so we've got a lady who has no hair, and she's talking about smelly blood coming from her fucking vag. How good? Let's continue.
So my fellow bleeders, let me break down how I combat this stink. On a regular basis, I do a quickie little swipe of Secret's whole body deodorant.
It's a brand deal
because I'm a naturally stinky girl. But when it's that time of the month, I'm spraying it all over.
That's got to be good for you. Okay. Now, I know there's Make America Great Again. I know there's Make America Healthy Again. I would like to push Make Secrets Great Again, ladies and gentlemen. Why do we have to overshare?
And I mean all over. It takes 2 seconds to spray, and it actually saves me so much time because it eliminates the frequent wardrobe changes that I usually have to make because of the Crimson Tide fragrance.
Why the fuck is this on TikTok? Why the fuck is this posted to your Instagram reels? Why are you oversharing to the point where some dickhead from Australia has to sit through this shit? And now the good people of this channel have to sit through this shit. All because you're spraying your gross pussy with some fucking spray that you've been paid to advertise. Christ! My new favorite spare time activity, rubbing your underarm hair. Nice one, lady. Fucking nice one. Once again, Make Secrets Great Again. Okay. Now, I have underarm hair. Shock horror. I don't think I've ever rubbed it. No, I haven't. My 21-month-old son the other day grabbed mine and yanked on it. Fucking hurt. Maybe he was trying to destroy the patriarchy by ripping out my underarm hair. Not sure what he was trying to do there, but it fucking hurt. All I'll have to say is this, and I will not be convinced otherwise. Ladies, if you have more than that much underarm hair, you're gross. There's a cow. You can see my hand. What is she pulling out? My hand, it's the womb and the throat and the clearing the channel, which is blocked in women. The womb is an energetic vessel that holds ancestral imprints. I think she's just got gas. Get that gas out. Get it out. Why is there a fucking cow in the background? Let me just pause it. The womb-throat connection is vital in our ability to express and release. Just as the womb stores trauma and experiences, the throat serves as the channel for release and transformations. Listen, Gen Z ladies who are conducting whatever the fuck this is, go home, collect your crystals out of the moonlight, and get back in your bedrooms, get back on Tumblr where you belong, out of sight from the public, and head back in that depression that you call life. Because whatever the fuck you're doing, whatever you're advertising here to connect your womb and your throat is the most shit of all time. There is no way that you can convince anyone with a logical mind that you are grabbing energy through her womb that's come from her throat to defeat her ancestral evils. You fucking twats. I think that's enough. We'll move on to the next video. Thank you very much, ladies. Well done. Jesus! Is that the Harry Potter music? Do I have to mute this because there's Harry Potter music in the background? This is Natalie Pearson coaching. I'm going to do a video on Natalie Pearson coaching. She runs a little cult, and I'll say that in a nice way. It's not a bad cult. It's a cult. Let's Google what cult means before I get sued. New religious movements or other social groups which have an unusual or often extreme religious, spiritual, or physiological beliefs and rituals. Would we call this a cult? Yeah. Natalie Pierce, she does all of this type of stuff. I'm going to do a video on her. She does scare me. She is quite terrifying. If I just go to her Instagram right here.
I'm going to give you another tip really quickly.
That's her.
The more arrogant you are and the more you realize who the you are, the more money you're going to make.
That's right. And she might kill me. So I'm very scared of that. I've got a video coming out about her in the next couple of weeks, but I'm trying to work out what the fuck this is. Like, obviously... Oh... Christ almighty. If your missus has to go to one of these, you need the lever. Oh no! Tapping into the wisdom that comes with bleeding is not... Why is this another period chick? It's not something we've been taught to do, but it's there nonetheless. Your period is a celebration that once again, your womb is shedding everything that no longer serves you. It's release day, baby, and that's fucking gross. Buy my ebook on menstruation. Fuck off. Fuck off. You are what? In what world is someone buying an ebook on how to put period blood on their face? Surely that's something you could just Google. If you really want to do that, just fucking throw it into Chat GPT. You don't have to buy a fucking ebook. I'm going to have a look how much her ebook is. The Pussy Perspective. I've watched POV stuff before. Who is this book for? This book is perfect for menstruators. Not women, menstruators, who are after a deeper spiritual connection with their menstrual cycles. Count me in. To integrate energetic practices into their self-care routines, a guidance on how to cycle sync, not just their schedules, but also their energy, creativity, and spirituality. A holistic approach to menstruation that honors the divine feminine and the sacredness of their cycles. $22.03 USD. So that's about $40 Australian. Yeah, fucking gross. Ladies, Gen Z, don't put period blood on your face. I know it's a crazy concept. Just don't do it.
Some people have never seen a fupa in their life, and it really shows.
Okay, this person is talking about fupa. What is a fupa? A fupa is an acronym for a fatty upper pubic area, which is a build-up of fat or loose skin in the pubic region. What causes a fupa, you may ask? Genetics. Weight fluctuations, pregnancy, aging. I'll tell you what causes a fupa. Being fat. Thanks for oversharing that one, babe. Okay, we have a lady giving birth here. And it's a home birth too. That's fucking dumb. But the worst part about this, and we'll have to blur out the lady giving the birth because, gross. We don't need to see you tear your ass in half. The worst part about this, obviously, is the fact that all her kids are watching. Look at this. What about the one on the lounge? Look at that little girl. All right? She's about what, 2 years old? Let me Google something, okay? Real quick. What age do you get your first memories? 2. Between 2 and 3.5. Imagine if that's her first memory. Just seeing her mum's fucking... the perineum, the spot between her gooch, just split in half in a fucking blow-up pool in a living room. Leave these children alone to just be children, just for a little bit. Do that in the hospital where there's doctors, you idiot.
Did you know that a straight guy dating a trans girl is still a straight relationship?
You're talking like the back of your nose and your nasal passage is quite dry. Maybe have a drink, mate. All right, trans women are women, and a man dating a woman, that's a straight relationship. A TikToker claims that if a straight woman dates a trans woman, he's still straight. If there's a dick involved, you're not straight. There you go. We worked that one out. That was difficult. Who would have thought?
This is how I travel as a COVID-conscious person.
Okay, here we go. Traveling as a COVID-conscious person.
The airport, and I mask in the Uber, of course, and I always mask in the airport. This is from a few weeks ago. When I get on the plane, I wipe down as much as I can with Clorox wipes, and I use my Pure Enrichment air purifier for the plane. I wait a little bit to eat after everyone else gets their snacks, and I plan to do as much of my activities outside as possible. When I get home, I wear a mask and test a few days in a row, and that is that.
God. Imagine that being the thing that you buy into the most in your entire life and you never change. It's 2025. Just fucking find something else to obsess over. There's heaps of other things. Obsess over anything else. It's a bit fucking sad, really, isn't it? Me after being relentlessly misgendered all day during my shifts, but I still make bears for people. So this person must be from like a Build-A-Bear sort of thing. And they're wearing Headphones. Is that at work? Do you need to wear those at work? I imagine people would call you a girl. You look like a girl. All of the problems that Gen Z faces. If you went to, say, I don't know, the fathers and mothers of baby boomers back around, the Second World War or even the First World War, go back a little bit earlier. If you went to them and said, hey, these are some problems that kids are going to have to face in the future, they would laugh at you. They would spit on you. And then if you went back even further to people who were traveling across the ocean for months on end to go to new parts of the world, and you told them that for kids in the future, their biggest worry was going to be being misgendered, they would hit you right in the fucking scurvy. All right? None of these problems are actual problems. It's just because you don't have anything to worry about. You're not working towards anything. You're not dealing with anything real. There's nothing dangerous coming for you. You're making up problems in your own mind. And that is what Gen Z does better than any other generation before them. Fuck them to the moon. Be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Be extinct. Toodaloo au revoir. Bye-bye.